All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Nerdy Playbook. I want to make sure the audio is working because we are trying something new today. Sounds like we're doing good. Welcome back to Echoes of Bahamut. If it looks a little weird to you, we'll explain. But real quick, a few announcements that don't do with this. First off, don't forget that we have 5-bar Call of Cthulhu campaign coming up starting tomorrow. If you actually want to play in the castle in Beloit, come check it out. Any drink you buy gets you a raffle ticket you can win to play in the castle. That'll be on the 8th of November. Second announcement, it is Zander's birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Due to that, we actually have a special campaign episode / one shot. So I'm going to do a quick little recap and then we're going to move it on to our host. So last time you guys were able to complete your whole battle. You fell, you landed underneath New Everett itself, found the actual cradle of Bahamut, and were approached by Armros, sorry, my mind is all over the place. Armros, and within that, something will happen later on that we'll explain in the next session, but you guys all get put to sleep. During that process, Zander gets put into a dreamscape, sending him out to a magical place. And I will take it to our host.
Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Quest of Love. I'm your host, Hugh Doomy. Welcome aboard to our magical journey. We have our lovely contestant here, as always, our newest person here. Welcome, Zander the Magnificent. Zander, how you doing today, sir?
Wait, where am I? What's happening?
This is normal, don't worry. Everyone has this reaction. What's happening here is somewhere in the multiverse, somebody heard your cry for love. Somewhere in your mind, whether you said it out loud or in your head, stated that you would like to find love. And guess what? That's what you're here to do today, friend. So we have our lovely game show here. We have 4 lovely contestants for you to pick from, and we'll be asking them questions and doing other various little games. And at the end of the night, you get to pick your new love of your life. Are you ready, sir, to play this game?
Yes! I can't pick them all. I have to pick one.
Regrettably, I can only pluck one from their multiverse and drop them into your reality.
Okay.
As always, everybody, just to remember what we do here, this is Quest of Love. We are your Realm's favorite game show. What we do is we pluck contestants all across the multiverse, bring them here for one eligible bachelor, bachelorette, or Bachelor X, and let them decide who they're going to go home with at the end of the night. Will it be contestant number 1, 2, 3, or 4? So, we're going to go ahead and get started here. First of all, Zander, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself today?
I am Zander the Magnificent! Woo! Best bard in all the 10 realms combined. And I am your Tempest Cleric Bard. And we are here for the performance of a lifetime, worshiping the goddess Sula. And we're here for the masses to please you and please each other.
All right, nice intro for yourself there, buddy. Humble to a fault. All right. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go ahead and introduce our contestants one at a time. They'll be given a little bit of information, and the rest you'll find out from your questions. So let's get started. Contestant number 1, our first eligible bachelorette, is quite the night out, living it up at 2 a.m. and beyond. When they coined the phrase, diamonds are a girl's best friend, she took it literal. Let's give it up for contestant number 1.
Thank you.
Contestant number 1, is there anything you would like to say to Zander before we get started today?
Just end the game now. You know you want this.
All right, confidence is dripping. Let's go ahead and we're going to move on to contestant number 2. Our next eligible bachelorette believes that all good things come to those who wait. Her friends all know she can be quite the wildcat when she wants to be. Let's give it up for contestant number 2. That would be you, Amanda.
I just hope you're as sweet as the candy in my pocket.
Well, all right, stealing hearts with candy. I know some witches that are like that. All right. Our next eligible Bachelor X can be found with their nose in a good book. Don't ask them about what they might be scribbling, because you might get more than you expect. Give a warm welcome to contestant number 3.
Hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hopefully that engine warms up before the show ends. Here we go. All right, anything you would like to say, contestant number 3, to Zander?
I hope you pick me.
All right, got a lot of mystery on that one for you. All right, and for our last but not least, our next eligible bachelorette believes that everything big or small can lead to new experiences. But don't interrupt their privacy, because they may just bite your head off. Let's give it up for contestant number 4.
Greetings, Zander. Intrigue me.
Ooh, a gale of mystery. I like it. Is there anything else you would like to say to Zander before we get started?
You're an urgency, but I look forward to showing you what real fun.
All right. Well, we've got our contestant set. We've got our player ready to go. Zander, let's get this night started off. Go ahead and ask your first question.
Ooh, my first question. So I would just go by each contestant first, or is
Yes,
everybody?
feel free to ask each contestant the same question and make sure to do it. You can do it in whatever order you like.
All right. So, for the first question, what is your preferred first date? So, I guess everybody would ask that. Or answer that.
Yeah, ask each individual contestant one at a time. Yeah.
Okay. So, contestant number 1, what is your preferred first date? Take me there.
Oh, definitely at night. You know, I like to be on the rooftops, like to see the moonlight. A few diamonds would not hurt. Champagne, adventure, love, romance, and a bit of danger.
Ooh, a little spicy. Alright. Okay. Contestant number 2. What quality is most important in a partner?
I think somebody that can cook with you and be there with you all the time. And, you know, if you have to go out and kill some folks, they're right there beside you.
Murder. Ooh. Keeping it wild. Alright. Taste it. Okay. Contestant number 3. Going back and forth.
Feel free to ask them the same question across.
Oh no. Contestant number 3. What's your spirit animal?
My spirit animal would probably be otter. Because I like to just roam around and have fun, and I'd love to fall asleep holding someone's hand.
Aw. I love it. Okay. Contestant number 4.
Yes,
What makes you feel accomplished?
When I have a captain audience, and at the end of my performance, they are left breathless.
Ooh. I'm intrigued.
I know you are, darling.
Hey.
All right, we have one full round of questions down. So what we're going to go ahead and do now is what we do best, is play a little game for the folks at home. So first up, we are going to do is called Find the Zander, and suddenly Zander disappears. And you guys all hear a pop noise. All right, lovely contestants. Xander is hidden somewhere on this soundstage. So what I'm going to need you to do is make me a perception or investigation check, and to see if you can find them. The best one that finds in 3 attempts will win.
Oh. I'd like to use a lucky point.
All right. Save me.
Contestant number 1, we can't hear you.
My bad. Are we rolling 3 times to give you each number, or are we just going to roll 3 times and just give you the highest?
Let's roll 3 times and give me all 3 numbers.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Save me.
All right, so I got an 8 on my first one. Ooh, natural 20 on my second one. Ooh, and natural 1 on my third.
Contestant number 2, what do you got?
Well, it was a little hard to see them. I have a 7, a 19, and an 11.
Okay, contestant number 3.
Sorry. I can't remember what the
check.
is it just / roll
Oh, hands.
1d20? Yes, it is. Okay, 18. $18, 1, and 1.
Okay. And contestant number 4, what do you got?
That would be a 16, a natural 20 for 23, and a 12.
Okay. So each of you gets up, starts looking around, and can't seem to find shit. Except for contestant number 4 manages to get up, walk around kind of sniffing. Suddenly, underneath the contestant 4's number chair, they see a box with a little blue translucent character moving around. As soon as they touch it, boop, that box disappears, and all of a sudden Xander is back in his seat.
Whoa!
Welcome back, Xander. It would appear that contestant number 4 is the lucky winner and found you this time out. So congratulations, contestant number 4. Take that into consideration that contestant number 4 is the most perceptive and investigativeness.
I hope you can find my box later. So,
Oh, spicy!
All right.
Hopefully you hold that against them. All right, Xander, with that being done, our first skill challenge is done. We're going to take a quick commercial break here real fast, and we'll come back to you guys in just a second.
We're back.
Welcome back, folks, to Quest of Love. Real quick here, we're going to go ahead and do just a quick shout out to one of our sponsors here today, Pocket Pancakes. Are you an adventurer on the go? Need something to eat? Get a Pocket Pancake. Fits really well in your pocket, dimensional portal, or bag of holding. Also from the makers of Pocket Bacon. All right, we're back. Zander, how are you feeling so far?
Oh, I'm feeling just so interested by all these 4 contestants. They all have a piece of my heart, and I can't wait to see where the night goes.
Quick to love, quick to have a broken heart. All right, here we go.
You know what?
Let's go ahead and ask that next round of questions. Go ahead and start with whichever contestant you would like.
All right, let's keep the order going. Contestant number 1. So you live for danger. Tell me about one of your many escapades. That was the most dangerous mission you've been.
All my escapades are dangerous. Every single one. But if you need to know, there was a gentleman, first off, I like to keep the mask on if you have one. But, against the wall one night, glass. Should I say more? I think you need to earn it.
Ooh.
Get a little steamy up in here. All right.
Teaser. All right.
Like a sauna.
Okay. Contestant number 2. You like to cook, and you're very proud of it. A little murder in between. What do you like? What's your favorite dish to make? It's one over my heart.
Oh, there's so many good ones. There's cookies and there's chocolate and there's pudding. But my favorite is pot pie. You get so filled up, don't ya?
Ooh. I love a good cook, and I love somebody who puts all their heart into what their dish is making. So thank you.
Not a terrible thing to have somebody that wants to be filled up either.
Okay. Contestant number 3. If you were a spell, what would you be?
If I were a spell, I would be I don't know.
I could do a different one if you need.
Sarah panic, sorry.
Okay.
If I were a spell, I would be color spray.
Oh, okay. Why do you say color spray?
Cause the oh man, is it warm in here for anybody else?
That's overhead lighting.
Okay.
The spray.
Yeah. Oh, don't get me wrong. We love the ambiance and the performance. So, after my own heart. All right. Contestant number 4. You love just keeping us captive and a captive audience, but wanting more. If you performed as a bard, what would your act be?
Darling, I am a bard.
Oh.
Some would say almost an enchanting, hypnotizing front lady for a small, very conservative band, but we've been known to burn the house down as they say.
Keeping it smoldering. All right.
Burning things down. Gotta watch out though, because bard on bard crime is a crime indeed.
If you can't beat him,
Not if you're
join him.
willing, darling. Not if you're willing.
Oh my, okay. Well, I'm a little scared now for my life, but let's move on. All right, we've had another round of questions. Round 2 is done with that. We're going to go ahead and go to our next skill challenge. Don't worry, no one's getting disappeared this time. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do shot for shot, we call it. everybody, you will see magically in front of you appear a shot glass. And in front of you, all four of you, shot glasses appear. What we're going to do is called a drinking contest. Some realms know this very well. Everybody take a shot, make me a constitution saving throw, and we'll see who last laughs. Is the last to last.
10.
Oh, 4.
Natural 20, so 22.
8.
Okay, so like in some interdimensional realms, there's a game where 3 strikes and you're out. Right now, we have a strike for contestant 1, 2, and 3. Contestant 4, you have passed. And as you see, suddenly the shot refills. Go ahead and take your next shot.
Oh, this is really a lot.
12.
20.
9.
8.
Okay, contestant number 1, 2, and 4 failed one. Contestant number 3, you passed. So we have 2 strikes for 1, 2, 1 strike for 3 and 4. Take your next shot.
No, your twin is looking really good too. I didn't know he was gonna be on.
I got a 4.
19.
18.
9.
This wine is really strong.
Oh, sorry, what was that? Contestant number 2?
Another 9.
Another contestants number 1 and 2, regrettably, you are out. Contestants number 3 and 4, still at 1 strike apiece. Go ahead and take your next shot.
Jeez.
14.
10.
Ooh, that's a double strike on both of you. Last chance. Sudden death.
You can do it. Do it for me.
8.
I've never said this with more meaning behind it. That would be a dirty 20.
Ooh. Contestant number 3, strike 3. Contestant number 4, you are our winner for this round. Now, if you all hold nice and still, our locally sourced clerics will go ahead and cast Greater Restoration on you, removing any source of drunkenness.
Before the clerics cast it, you see my character like kind of sit up a little bit, and then as soon as they like that liquid courage leaves them, they're like, okay.
If you don't want it, you can always cast Counterspell.
Cast it. Just draw a finger down the hand they're casting. Thank you.
All right, shot for shot is out of the way. We'll be going into round 3 here in just a second, but one more just quick word from our sponsors. That's fine.
Boop. We're back.
Okay.
That's what
And
she said.
welcome back, everyone. Just a quick break there. Let's go ahead and we have another. If I can find my bullshit. Here we go. All right. Real quick here, just a word from one of our sponsors, Kobe Shoe Recycling. Hey, do you have shoes that you want to get rid of? Because I'll eat them. I'll take care of it and get rid of them free. Locally sourced. I'll make sure they're gone. And for an upcharge, I'll fertilize your lawn with it and water your plants. So call me. It's 555 Cobalt. I think that's how that works. And on your local sending stone thing. I didn't eat that either, I promise.
Wait, where it disappeared from my pocket. Where did it go?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. Everything that disappears on this show is not liability of ours. That's your own fault. Anyway, moving on. Including your virginity. Anyway, moving on to the next thing.
I didn't know that was on the line.
Well, guess what, buddy? Anyway, let's go ahead and start our next round of questioning.
All right. Contestant number 1. So, if you could travel anywhere, where would you go?
You know, the finer destinations are really what I'm all about. But nightlife, again, is always my thing. So wherever that is, anywhere spicy, as long as I can carry you along with me.
Ooh, keeping it interesting, a little adventurous. I like it. All right. Contestant number 2. What's your hidden talent?
Oh, I have a lot of hidden talents, and telling would just be too much. Maybe you need to figure it out.
Ooh, okay. Keeping it mysterious. Ooh, keep it guessing. I love it. Okay, contestant number 3. We walk into. Okay, no, we'll do this one. What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Oh, well, the most adventurous thing I've done, I would say, was the drawing that I made of Colby and oh boy. Well, have you ever seen any risque artwork type?
I've dabbled. I've seen pictures at the tavern.
Okay, imagine Colby in some pretty the word compromising positions. I would say that's probably the most adventurous thing was that.
I've seen that in one multiverse, and let me tell you, that's splendid.
I like your use of imagination. Okay. Contestant number 4. If you were given 10,000 gold, what would you spend it on?
Gold, gems, riches. I've seen so much of it, darling. It's more about the adventure and the memories we can make. Forget the gold. I can show you things you can't even imagine, and that gold can't buy us.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
Oh my, they can show you the world.
I'd like to see all those bumps.
Hey. Okay.
And make a few more.
I don't know if you should be turned down or frightened at this point. All right. We're going to go ahead. That's a full round of questions for everyone here. We're going to go ahead and do our next skill challenge here. We'll save the best for last. So right now, we're going to go ahead and do Hit on the Zander. Everybody make me some form of roll, whether it's persuasion, intimidation, or deception. But remember, your response must match. And if you roll low or high, your answer has to be matching to that as well. Let's go ahead and start with contestant number 1. Yes, player.
Quick question. Does it have to be one of the options you just outlined, or can it be any role?
What is your question on that?
Can it be a performance?
No, because I want you to try to persuade, intimidate, or lie to him. You're trying to pick up this person. So, let's go. Contestant number 1, go ahead and give us your best one and tell us which one you're choosing.
We're going to do persuasion.
What'd you roll?
Got a 14.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
Gonna walk up very scandalous very slowly to you. Randomly drop down. Hang on, I got some notes for this.
Oh, good.
Got
Of course you did.
Remember, Zander cannot see you.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You can describe what you would do.
I would scandalously walk up to you, and also on the side, hope you're not opposed to bribes, as I gently just put 10,000 gold in front of you, while also shaking some of my more, let's say, non-kid friendly features.
I think she means her boobies.
This is not a family show. Show off some of my more expensive jewelry and just put on my hand and just rest you in a very specific spot and let the words just flow magically. By the way, I'm not a spellcaster, but I do one specific spell. It's called Magic Mouth.
Ooh, what that mouth do? All right, contestant number 2. Let's see what you got. What's your role? What are you choosing? And let's hear it.
I chose medicine and I rolled a 6.
Let's see what you got.
Whatever ails you, if you have a stomach ache, if you're nervous, if you need some enhancement, I have it all here in these little pouches. Just have some tea.
I was just been answered.
All right, contestant number 3. What are you rolling? What'd you rolling? Let's hear it.
Oh no,
muted.
muted.
Thank you. I rolled persuasion.
Okay.
And I got an 11.
Okay, let's hear what your 11 sounds like.
Remind me, I'm so sorry. Remind me what it is exactly.
Persuasion, you're trying to convince him to do something.
Okay.
Whereas like intimidation would be trying to fear him into it, and deception you'd be lying to him.
Trying to just like a date thing or
To like hit on him, pick him up in the bar.
okay. Hey, do you like to read books and do drawings? Because if you do, then maybe we could hang out at my house and I could show you some of the drawings that I've done, maybe?
Ooh. That sounds good time. Okay.
All right, casual, comfy, cozy. All right, contestant number 4. What are you rolling? What'd you roll? And let's hear it.
I'm scared.
One quick player question. Do we know what Zander looks like?
No.
Oh fuck! All right.
As the cheese.
Okay.
There's a big
so
wall between all of you.
Just big personality.
I rolled persuasion and I got a 24.
Oh.
So before I start, I will cast mirror image. So there's 2 of me and 2 voices, and then we will sing. You sound cute. You look hot. I'd love to make sweet music with you. Play the night.
Your ears are not deceiving you, Zander. There is, in fact, 2 of them right now, based on the spell that they just cast.
Wow, 2 for the price of 1. Whew, that's a show.
Double the trouble, double the fun, darling.
Normally, you gotta pay double the nightshade for that.
You got it. Excellent. Wow.
All right. Zander, we are finishing round number 3. How are you feeling right now about your options?
Wow, there's so many choices to pick from, and everybody's just so nice, and I can't. It's hard to decide, but I know in my heart I will find the one.
I have reason to believe that you will as well. Real quick here, we'll go one more real quick from our sponsor. We've got Heartwind Recruitment. Are you looking for adventure, good times, and fun? Perhaps you want to be the hero of your story. Heartwind is looking for recruits to stand up against New Everett. Sign up today. Join for your country and do your part. All right, we don't tend to get too political around here, but look at that. There you go. All right, so we are in the final round of questioning and skill challenge. And our crowd at home is also saying Heartwind, please. Anyway, all right. Zander, if you will, your last round of questioning, make it the best ones you can think of.
Okay. All right. You want me to go right for it?
Go for it. The stage is yours.
All right, contestant number 1. Do you prefer to be charmed or be the charmer?
I naturally am a charmer, but if you feel like you can compete, I'm willing to accept the challenge.
Challenge accepted. All right. Okay. Contestant number 2. We walk into a tavern. What happens next? Where does the night take us?
Well, the night can take us anywhere. You know, as long as it doesn't get too late, because, you know, no good things happen too late. But drinks and dancing and maybe some walking out by the moonlight.
Oh, that sounds like a fun night. I'd like to dance. If that's a hidden skill Zander has not busted out in a while, that is his dancing skills. So,
So we can dance most of the night long.
Okay.
It does take 2 to tango.
It does take 2 to tango. All right. Contestant number 3. Let's see. Let's do. If I was a god, how would you show your devotion to me?
Well, if you were a god, I would do literally anything for you.
Ooh.
I mean, you don't even have to be a god if you don't want to.
Oh, thanks.
Holy cow.
I'm just a humble cleric and an aspiring bard, so I totally get that. Okay. And contestant number 4. What color of dragon would you be, and why?
I believe I would be a white dragon, because I would freeze you in the moment so I could hold on to you forever.
Wow. That's passion. That's
You
passion.
have no idea, darling. Don't worry, I don't fight unless you ask nicely.
All right. Zander, now that the questions are all done, we have 1 skill check left. But real quick, comment to check one more time. How are we feeling right now?
We are feeling good. Gosh, I just feel the love just surrounding me and my soul, and I can't wait to show the world how much of a power couple we are.
All right. Just a quick word from one of our sponsors real fast here before we get into that final skill challenge. Wednesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 Central. Find your team of Echoes of Bahamut. Recently, they just found the Cradle of Bahamut, and Amros is pissed. Will they get out alive? Find out next time on the next episode of Echoes of Bahamut. All right, we're back now, folks. All right, here we go. Final skill challenge of the night. We are getting close to the end here, so hopefully, Zander, you're ready to make your choice soon. Here we go. Your next skill challenge, you will see in front of you magically a plate will have appeared, and on it is a cherry stem. I need you to go ahead and take that cherry stem, put it in your mouth, and make me an acrobatics check to tie that cherry stem.
The cherry stem challenge. Wow. I know that face.
Contestant number 1, what did you roll?
Natural 20 for a fucking 32.
32. As you pull that out of your mouth, it looks like a tiny little sail ship. Contestant number 2, what did you get?
A 10.
The man in the boat.
A 10. All right, we have a lovely little knot in that cherry stem, but it is tied. Contestant number 3.
14.
14. You see a double knot and is borderline going into a bow tie. Contestant number 4.
18.
18. With an 18, as our lovely contestant number 4 takes it out of their mouth, you see that it is now tied in 4 locations, evenly spaced. If you were to measure them, it would be spot on. It appears we have some very talented contestants tonight with their mouth. Take that for what it will. All right, Xander, here we are. We are finally done with our skill challenges. You have your questions asked. You've seen their talents and skills. We are going to go ahead. Give me the 2 contestants you are not picking tonight first.
Oh my
One
God.
at a time.
That's tough. Can we go take 5?
We can go to commercial real quick here. We'll be back in 5.
Okay.
And we're back.
And we are back, folks. Thank you for waiting patiently. I know you're all on the edge of your seats. All right, Xander, the time has come, and we must say goodbye to 2 of our lovely contestants. So, who is your first one not taking your heart tonight?
Alright, it's a little bit of a dramatic twist, but we're gonna rip the band-aid. So, unfortunately, there's only room for 1 bard on this stage. So, unfortunately, contestant number 4, I'm sorry.
Contestant number 4. All right. Well, sadly, contestant number 4.
Your heart has me, but also I feel like we could take this show on the road.
Sadly, contestant number 4 is not our winner tonight. So, contestant number 4 is a collector of fine treasures, but also appreciates a good pun and riddle. Most nights you can find them singing and partying up at various feasts. Let's all give a ciao to Lita Fjord.
You will rue this fucking day, Zander. And then disguise self is going to disappear, and the white and a disguise self is going to disappear, and a full-blown white dragon is going to appear and fucking fly off.
And as they fly into the distance, pop, they are gone back to the realm of existence. Lucky for you, Xander, Fjord, or Lita, is not from your realm, so luckily you won't have to see her again unless you decide to jump to a different location.
The next big bad of the next campaign.
Gotta watch out for that scorned lover. Anyway, who
Hell has
is
no
your
fury.
Hell hath no fury, like a fake dragon in disguise. All right, Xander, who is the next one to go home?
Oh man, this is a hard choice to pick, because on one end I want to just spend more time with them and get to know them better and see what they're into. I feel like they're an onion and they have lots of layers to them. But unfortunately, contestant contestant 3.
Contestant number 3. Ooh, sorry.
I want let's get like an art class together. I want to see more of your drawings.
All right. Well,
I once got a book that I found on a ship that showed me all the positions, and I think we could learn a lot.
Well, contestant number 3, sadly, you are not our love for tonight. Contestant number 3 is a bookworm wizard you didn't pick. Feeling the most at home in great halls or a cozy blanket, this spellslinger would have surprised you with their spicy fanfiction. Watch out, it's hotter than a 9th level fireball. Let's give it an adieu to Arguin Kiana.
I was rooting
This
for
was great.
you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, lovely pleasure as always. But Arguin, have a lovely evening, and she is gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that leaves us with 2 options left. The question will be, will it be contestant number 1, contestant number 2? But first, our last word from our last sponsor.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Back.
Will you have Blades of Bahamut? Will Dahlia and Silic ever have a civil conversation between each other and not fight? Will Elandriel throw a wrench into the love of Z and Hades? And will Dira ever find a pineapple again? Find out next time on Blades of Bahamut. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope everyone's had a lovely evening and having fun. Xander, I know this is stressful. I know this is confusing. But it is time. Who will be the lovely person taking Xander's heart tonight?
So on one hand, we have the most ambitious person ever that will do anything, well, to be charmed, to challenge me, which I love a good challenge, to just having the most sense of adventure, and I think we could live out and just be the power couple that the land has never seen. And Zander, being the most magnificent bard cleric, always is looking for who can stand beside him and how to rise to the title, to the challenge, to the adventure. And then on the other hand, we have our other character, contestant number 2, who in a partner is actually some really nice qualities to have, and to really as you know, I'll be the most Zander the Magnificent will live out his glory days forever and ever and ever. But someday, he has to have something to go home to. That's something that's also in a partner to settle down. That's also something we're looking for, and just how do we take care of Zander's personal life? It doesn't have to be personal time, and it's a great cook, and but also leaving a little mystery, little nightlife in there, but not too late. Well,
Zander, the time has come to make your choice. Will it be contestant number 1 or contestant number 2?
Contestant number 2.
Contestant number 2 is the winner of our show tonight. We will go ahead and bring out contestant number 1 to see who you did not pick, and then we'll bring out contestant number 2 who you did pick. Contestant number 1 is the thief that didn't steal your heart. Hailing from the Queen's District of Newark, known for wearing mostly black and thinking nice guys finish last, let's give a fond farewell to Felicia. Wrong one, Joe. Wrong one, Joe, wrong one. Joe, other picture, Joe.
I got it.
Other picture.
I was about to say.
Oh, why is she hot?
No, oh no, he's hot.
Here, kitty.
All right, Felicia, thank you for joining us. Is there anything you'd like to say to Zander before we cut you loose?
You weren't hot anyway.
No.
Ooh, back to the Queen's Borough of Newark to you, and gone. All right, Zander.
Back and grabs Felicia.
All right, Zander. It has been a long, hard-fought evening. Some good questions, some good skill checks, but we have come to the conclusion of who is your love. So, contestant number 2 is the tree-hugging gal of your dreams. Calling the Feywild her home. This druid likes her dinners early and her tea gray. Let's give a warm how do you do to Millie.
I'm so glad you chose me. I really didn't think you'd want a cougar like me, but I got a
Joe, we need
young
that
guy.
picture.
I'm so happy.
Oh no!
On brand.
Xander, you may remember Millie from the Feywild when they invited you over for some tea and chill.
Son of a bitch!
It was always meant to be.
Meant to be.
Incredibly, Xander, now we must inform you the rules of our contest, because this is not any normal game show, you see. See, at this point, no matter where you go in your realm, Millie will know exactly where you're at and how to find you. She knows your love. You guys are connected by souls at this point, and are meant to be. I hope you guys have a long and happy life together, although looking at hers, that may not be that long. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining us on Quest of Love, and we'll see you next time. Play us out, Jimmy.